Hey everyone, No DMWA here coming at you with an Imperial Force deck profile. So, my friend asked me to make his deck build that he wanted to try out. He calls it the Imperial Force. Um, he usually mains purple, so I was kind of surprised he wanted to make a blue-green Imperial Digimon deck with all Force in it. That's why it's called Imperial Force deck. I was like, alright, cool. I looked at it and I was just like, so I really doubted the abilities of this deck. I was like, this deck is questionable. Well, first off, he tried to put two hidden potentials in there when he sent me the deck list to build it for him, and I was like, strike one. Doing that is illegal. You can't have two hidden potentials, you know. So I was like really doubting the ability of this deck after that. That and there was like not enough tamers to stand up all fours. Yeah, I think that was like literally the only critique I really had. I was like, how you stand up 0 so many, like with only like two arenas. But then, yeah, it ended up topping. It got third place, so you know I'll never question a deck build ever again because it gave my Megazoo a hard time. This deck was brutal. I was like, yo, this Imperial Digimon thing is like hard to respond to if I don't get the Cranium one out or Ragnarlord fast. I was like, yo, this deck is worthy because he got me to round 3, and I didn't see a Ragnarlord the first 2 games, and then I went second, so my first draw of the game was Ragnarlord, and I was like, so God has responded. You know, like Yugi, the Pharaoh playing Slifer the Sky Dragon against Jade and Yuki in the series finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It's like, you're worthy of this. Yeah, let's play Slifer on you. Let's play Ragnarlord. Alright, let's get into the deck build, and let's see how this deck kind of functions. I'm going to go off based on how I've seen it play and how far it went, since it got third place. Switching over to deck profiling mode. So these are the babies he wanted to run. So he runs 4 of the Argomon and 1 of the Freemon. I can see this making sense because I mentioned this in a couple of my green deck profiles that the babies for green can be basically whatever you want based on what deck you're going for. The Argomon kind of makes the most sense for the build he was going for because he doesn't really pierce to attack Digimon to gain power. He really just goes for the swinging with Imperial Digimon over and over again, and then the cheapness of the green to get him up there. But Argomon's good, you know. When your Digimon comes unsuspended during your unsuspend phase, gain a memory. So it's good if your Digimon lived for the turn and then they stand back up. And then Freemon is, you know, if your opponent has 2 or more suspended Digimon, this Digimon gets 2,000 power. Not bad at all. So those are the babies. Let me show you off the tamers here real quick. Here's a couple tamers. So he runs 2 Arena. This helps him grab V Digimon, so the only V is All Force. I think. I'll have to double check as we keep going through this, but based on what I remember, it's just All Force. That's all he grabbed. And then he runs 2 Mimi, because Mimi's good for green. And then the ones, when you have a level 5 or higher Digimon, you can tap it to either hatch a new egg or bring out Digimon from the breeding area. It's pretty good. Then 2 Kenichi Joji. Yeah, Kenichi Joji is not too bad. He's a memory setter too, like Mimi, and then when you delete a Digimon in battle with your blue or green Digimon, you can tap it to gain a memory. He's not too bad. He's good. So that's kind of the reason why I was like, being like, why is this in here, you know? Because it's for All Force, and I'm like, but that's like the only blue tamer. Weird, you know? 1 hidden potential. You tried to put 2 in here, so I said you can only have 1 because it's really good. So when you're a green Digimon Digivolves this turn, you can reduce the cost of that Digivolution by 5 by tapping a Digimon. And it costs 0 to play, so not too bad. Not too bad. He runs 4 Power Cannon. He thought he was running too many, but personally I think he was running the right amount. Like 4 is like really good actually. He was like utilizing it so hard, like to the maximum. Plus Ultra. He plus Ultra that. Like, he just kept power, like, against me personally, against the zoo. He just kept tapping the blockers so he can swing with the Imperial Digimon so he can get over me. Like, I was, like, blocking him with my 15k blockers, 14k Ragnarlord, you know, and he was all, like, Flower Cannon. I was just like, oh. Then he could get past and just swing hard at me with the combo of Imperial Digimon and Pyodramon. I was like, alright, you good. 4 Hammer Spark. This card's amazing. gain a memory, and then when you hit insecurity, you gain 2 memory. This card's good too. Yeah, I should not have doubted this deck. Rookies! 4 of the Argomon, 4 of the Goblinmon, and 4 Wormmon. So those are his rookies. So cheap drops, and then Wormmon is on deletion. Reveal up to 3 cards from your deck. Add a level 4, level 5 Digimon, any color among them. Put in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom. So upon deletion. So Wormmon's actually pretty good for searching out the pieces you need for the next for the ladder. Champions, 2 Togemon. On Digivolving, you look at the top 3, and then add a level 5 or higher Digimon, and then put the rest at the bottom. Then he runs 3 of the Argomon. The Digisorption one. And then 4 blocker. Those are his champions. He only runs, how many does he run? 4, 7. He only runs 9, I believe. Yeah, 9. He was talking about mentioning like taking like some of these out to put more Togemon in, and I was like, okay, that's pretty fair. That's a pretty fair move. You know, that's not too terrible. But yeah, that's part of. I didn't think he ran around champions, but he wasn't seeing a problem at all. I don't know. This deck is weird to me, but it works. Like, it clearly works. Dino B 4, and then 4 Pyodramon, the standard like ultimate count. Pretty good, you know. They're both jammers. The Pyodramon has the inheritable of you swing with Imperial Dramon, you can stand it once per turn. And then Dino B has jamming and piercing. So that's the standard count, so you never have to pay the 5 for Imperial Dramon. He runs 2 All-Force. So, yeah, he runs 2 All-Force. He tried to use it a couple times on me. Like, when we were playing, and then he chose to Digivolve into All-Force instead of the Imperial Dramon he grabbed from, like, one of the searching. And then I was like, oh, okay. I thought you were going for Imperial Dramon. And then he swung into, like, one of my 15Ks. I was like, should have gone for Imperial Dramon because he has jamming guaranteed. Like, against Megazoo, you probably should have just gone for the jamming. And 4 Imperial Dramon. Very beautiful. So he has jamming, and then reduce the Digivolution cost by 2 if you Digivolve on top of a Pyodramon or a Dino B. And then when you Digivolve, you can just stand all your Digimon jamming. So, pretty good. Pretty good. The star of the deck of the Imperial Force. I mean, All Force did mess me one game, like during one of our matches. He actually did stand up and it didn't die, and he hit me twice. I was like, he had 2 arenas out. I was like, jeez. He's hitting me hard, and he's not dying. Very interesting. But yeah, that's the build. That's the Imperial Force build. It's got 3rd place, so it's not too bad, you know. Praise. You got it, Terrier dude. You got it. So thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you understand that creativity should never be questioned. I'll never question it ever again. Like, every time I see decks like this, and it's just like it makes me rethink everything I know about the game. Literally. Thanks All Force Prodigy and Terrier Dude for making me like reevaluate my life choices in children card games. So thanks for watching, everyone else. I'll see you all next time. I don't know what I have planned for the rest of the week for Digimon, except for the how to play / rules update video I have planned. I do want to get around to that, but I'll probably get some Vanguard stuff out before that one, because I don't know. We'll see how the week goes. I have a busy week, so alright, see you all next time.